Why you have to look poor, even if you're not. There's a common belief that being wealthy means being visibly wealthy. Yet, the wealthiest people often defy this. They understand that humility is not just a virtue, but a powerful strategy for building and preserving wealth. Looking poor, even when you're not, is a choice that frees you from the pressures of social comparison and allows for genuine, sustainable growth. In this video, we'll discuss why adopting this mindset can radically shift your approach to wealth and success. Number 1, it eliminates friend and family financial requests. Looking poor, even when you're not, can have a quiet yet profound effect on your financial life. One of the immediate benefits is that it shields you from those constant requests for money. It's not that you don't care about your friends or family, it's that your wealth shouldn't be a source of pressure. The moment people see wealth, they assume access, and that access often translates into requests, loans, gifts, or even business ventures that may not align with your long-term goals. We've all encountered it. The subtle or direct asks from friends or family who assume you have the means to help. And while it's natural to want to support loved ones, the fact remains that these requests can strain your resources, disrupt your focus, and even damage relationships. By choosing to appear less wealthy, you create space for healthier boundaries, giving you the freedom to decide where your money goes without outside influence. When you keep your financial situation discreet, you set a clear example that wealth is about thoughtful stewardship, not about being a constant source of support for others. This shift creates not only financial space, but emotional peace as well. Number 2, it allows you to take contrarian investment risks. When people know you have money, they might start to form opinions about how you should invest it. You may even start to feel the weight of their expectations, causing you to play it safe, which is not always the best way to build real wealth. But when you appear less wealthy, there's less interference. You gain the freedom to take risks that others would never consider, risks that might turn out to be the very opportunities that propel you forward. The wealthy aren't afraid of risks, but they know when to take them. The key is to make those decisions based on careful thought, not external pressure. When your financial life is hidden, you can make these choices without the scrutiny of others. Think about it this way. If everyone knew you had the capital to take a big chance, would you still feel as confident doing so? Or would the fear of judgment influence your decisions? By keeping your wealth understated, you remove that pressure, creating the mental clarity needed to make bold, rewarding moves. Number 3, it removes the pressure to maintain appearances. In a society obsessed with status and display, there's an unspoken expectation to maintain a certain image of success. This can lead to a continuous cycle of consumption, buying things not for their value, but for how they make you appear. But true wealth is about long-term thinking, not short-term validation. When you look humble, you release yourself from the obligation to keep up appearances. The pressure to buy the newest gadgets, wear the latest trends, or show off your latest luxury purchase can be draining. This pursuit of status distracts from the deeper work of wealth creation, investing in your future, not impressing others. And by appearing less wealthy, you remove the distractions that come from showing off, which gives you the mental space to focus on what really matters. Real wealth is quietly built over time, not in the flashing moments of outward success. When you no longer feel compelled to maintain an image, you begin to focus more on your true goals, growing your wealth, building assets, and cultivating your personal growth. Number 4, it gives you a massive informational advantage. When people think you have money, they treat you differently. The wealthy often find themselves surrounded by people who want something, advice, an opportunity, or a connection. But the moment you look less affluent, something remarkable happens. People begin to open up to you, sharing ideas, opportunities, and information they might not otherwise. Why? Because they don't perceive you as a rich person with a hidden agenda. They see you as someone they can talk to without fear of judgment or competition. This gives you a unique advantage, the ability to listen and learn without the pressure to act or conform to others' expectations. You're not a target for business pitches or unsolicited advice. Instead, you're in a position to collect valuable insights that others overlook. This shift, looking unassuming, places you in a position of quiet advantage where you can make smarter, more informed decisions. And in the world of finance, information is often the difference between success and failure. Number 5, it keeps your true financial options hidden. Looking poor also has a less obvious but incredibly powerful benefit. It keeps your financial options hidden. When others perceive you as wealthy, they start to make assumptions about your financial behavior. This can lead to unwanted pressure, opportunities, and even exploitation. But when your wealth is not visible, you maintain a level of privacy that allows you to make decisions without interference. You can quietly assess opportunities, make investments, and take risks without the weight of others' expectations. People will not assume they know what you should be doing with your wealth. You control your options, and this sense of autonomy is a key component of sustainable wealth building. When you remain under the radar, you give yourself room to maneuver, make mistakes, and adjust your course without the external noise. This autonomy is a privilege that allows for strategic thinking, long-term vision, and better decision-making. Number 6, it prevents becoming a target for lawsuits. There's a quiet danger that comes with displaying wealth, becoming a target for lawsuits. The more visible your wealth, the more likely it is that others will take legal action, whether it's a frivolous claim or a real dispute. But when you appear less affluent, you significantly reduce your risk of becoming a target. The less others see, the less they'll think they can gain by going after you. This may sound cynical, but it's a truth that many of the wealthy understand all too well. They know that visibility can bring unwanted attention, and it's not always the good kind. By keeping your wealth private, you lower the chances of being dragged into legal battles or being seen as a potential target. It's not about hiding from responsibility, it's about reducing unnecessary risks to your financial security. And in doing so, you can keep your energy focused on what really matters: growth, stability, and peace of mind. Number 7, it focuses your energy on building, not spending. The final benefit of looking poor is that it keeps your focus on building, not spending. When you're not caught up in the external pressures of appearing wealthy, you naturally shift your energy toward building your wealth. You invest in assets, start businesses, and make decisions that lead to long-term financial freedom. You're no longer tempted to buy things you don't need to impress people who don't matter. This focus is essential for anyone looking to build lasting wealth. The more you can direct your energy toward creation, whether it's through investments, entrepreneurship, or simply smart financial choices, the more you set yourself up for long-term success. True wealth doesn't come from spending. It comes from building and preserving, and that's where the true power lies. By looking poor, you redirect your energy away from consumption and towards creation, setting yourself up for sustainable wealth in the years to come. Bonus insight: conduct a stealth audit of your visible spending. If you've made it this far, you're probably starting to see the value in this shift of perspective. Here's a bonus insight for those who are ready to take it further. Conduct a stealth audit of your visible spending. Take a moment to reflect on where you're putting your money, on the things people can see. Are you spending just to create an image, or is that spending contributing to your long-term financial goals? This quiet audit can be incredibly revealing. It might show you places where you're leaking resources that could be better used for building, investing, or growing your wealth. The journey to wealth is not about displays or distractions. It's about clarity, discipline, and understanding where your focus should lie. By learning to look poor, even when you're not, you remove the external pressures that can derail your financial goals. And in doing so, you make room for the kind of wealth that lasts. If this resonated with you, write "I choose clarity" in the comments below. Share your thoughts, and let's start a deeper conversation about wealth and mindset. If you found this valuable, like the video to help others find this message. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more lessons on wealth building through clarity and wisdom. Share this with someone who's ready for a new way of thinking about money. And join us in the next video as we continue exploring the deeper principles of financial success. Until then, remember, wealth isn't about what you display, it's about what you build.